What's up guys, Batman here, and today I am very excited to announce that I am in partnership with EHL, also known as the European Halo League, in order to cover their autumn season. So first I'm going to talk about the format of the entire tournament. So the way that it works is that it's European teams only, and all the signups are closed, so if you wanted to participate, you won't be able to this time. However, they will also be doing a winter season, so I'll be putting a link down into the description below for you to sign up for the Discord in order to keep up to date with any of their tournament details. The way the format isn't your traditional bracket. In fact, it's not a bracket at all. It's a Swiss format, which is where you go up against teams that are at the same level. So if you're 1 win, 1 loss, you go up against a team that's 1 win, 1 loss. The more victories you get, the more points you get for the season. And the season's broken down into 3 separate events, each one taking place on a Saturday. So we just barely had our first one, so I'm going to be covering that one today. I'm going to be going over the stream that I watched, as well as the teams that were there, some of my thoughts on that, and then we have 2 more events after that, and the way that this format plays out is that it's a best of 3. Once it gets to the grand finals, it's going to be a best of 5. So these are a lot faster than your traditional HCS style tournaments where it's 5 to even 7 games just to win a series. So for the first weekend of the tournament, a lot of teams were competing at the same time, but only so many of them could fit into one stream at a time. So some of them I got to see and some of them I did not. So I'll be commenting on the ones that I did see, and then afterwards I'm going to go over the standings, including the teams that I did not see, so you can see where they're sitting at this point in the season. So the first 2 teams that I got to see in action in the stream was Lost Inside and M&K MLG Pros 420X. Their first map was Empyrean, where they played CTF, and it was probably the fastest game of the entire stream. M&K just decimated Lost Inside and just got 3 flags very quickly. And the second game that these 2 rosters played was Slayer on Recharge. M&K, coming just off of their victory against them in CTF, brought that momentum over into this Slayer game, and Lost Inside just could not do enough to keep them down. M&K won the second game as well, putting the series as a 2-0. Beating them 50-28, which gives them a stake-tacular, thus winning the series at 2-0. The second series we have was between Area 117 and Demonica. Now their first game was King of the Hill on Recharge. Now this game has to be my favorite of the entire stream, and the main reason for that is because it was so neck and neck. Just when you think one team was going to capture this hill, another team would swoop in and reverse capture that hill. Just when you think that a team was kicked out of a hill just before they scored, they were able to fight their way back in and get that point. It was just so neck and neck, and I wasn't sure who I thought was going to win, to be completely honest. It was just so close. But eventually, Area 117 won 4 points to 3. The second game of the series took place on Aquarius in a Slayer matchup, and this one wasn't quite as close as that first game, but Area 117 still prevailed and won yet again with 50-34. Outquashed actually had 20 kills and 7 deaths, so they were just dominating the entire game. This lets Area 117 win the series with 2-0. The next series was between UHL All-Stars and Trash Cant. First game was Strongholds on Live Fire. Now, All-Stars tried and tried again to get the points that they could on Strongholds, but they were not enough to match the gameplay level of Trash Cant. And the standout player for Trash Cant was easily Shane. He got a sniper very early on, and he used it as almost perfectly as you can imagine, just hitting shot after shot after shot and not missing a beat. It felt like he kept getting the sniper, and having control of that power weapon really helped secure that win at 250 points to 49. The 2 teams went up in the second game, which was Slayer on Streets, which was the last game of the stream. And the thing I loved about this game was how neck and neck it was. It reminded me of the earlier series with the King of the Hill, where it was just, you didn't know who was going to win because it was so tight of a game. And there was a few moments where it even slowed down for a Slayer game because no one wanted to be the one to give up points. But eventually, Trash Cant was able to get just enough of a lead, and then it kept growing. And the All-Stars just could not come back from that. and they ended up losing 50-36, leaving Trash Cant 2-0. And that was the entire stream, was those 3 series, and they were fantastic to watch. As far as the team placements go, for the EHL Swiss Week 1, we have with 0 points, Blue. With 3 points, Area 117, Pick UPD, UHL All-Stars, Demonica, and Frostbite. With 6 points, Across the Pond, Nexus Esports, Vuelta, I may be mispronouncing that, Trash Cant, and Lost Inside. In 9 points, and the current leaders of the EHL Autumn season is MNK MLG Pros 420X and Pharmaceutical. And again, if you didn't get a chance to sign up in time or get a chance to play and want to in your European team, feel free to check out the Discord link to EHL that I'll be providing in the description below in order to keep up to date on all their future tournaments. I do know they're planning on doing a winter tournament, so feel free to get your team ready for the winter and start practicing. Let me know down in the comments below who your favorite European team is. And that's all we have for today. If you did enjoy this video, please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching TST Gaming, and until next time, just play.